All right, guys, I wanted to talk about the channels that I'm subscribed to and give you guys a brief overview to see if you're even interested in such a thing. I'm going to be brutally honest. Some of these channels may get offended. I don't care. These are my opinions. Yours may be different than mine. You don't have to crucify me for having mine because I guarantee you I wouldn't crucify you for having yours. But these are the channels I'm subscribed to. So, okay, so I got a message on Discord. Someone showed me an actual screenshot. He's like, they showed me, they're like, this is what I see when I go to your subscriptions. And it was like this empty page. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I could have swore I've clicked on people I'm subscribed to see their subscriptions, and I can see who they're subscribed to. And that's how you find, I thought that's how people found other channels, but I didn't know my channel was one of them empty ones. I'm definitely not empty. I have plenty of subscriptions. I'm going to talk about all of them. So I'm subscribed to Anila, I don't know, Anilah. She makes like really cool, like, I don't know, like tribal music. Check out her song, Medicine Man or Medicine Chant, Medicine something. Anti-nihilist witch. She's an anti-nihilist. She sees reality as a fucking hellhole and doesn't think people should have kids in such a shithole. Uh, Antro, Aphrodite. Oh, okay. This dude's a tarot card psychic or whatever. I just subscribed to him. I've seen two of his videos. He's in more into like pop culture stuff. Those two videos are very interesting. But I subscribe to him. I figured if something else like that comes up, I kind of agree with his readings on the two that I watch. So I have faith in his opinions. Autodidactic. This is a channel that goes into ancient history. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, guys, I, uh, I again, I have to be really honest. I probably won't learn that much from his channel. I think I don't know if Otto still or Campbell still delves into. I think he's more of like a peace and love type of guy, so, which is fine. Again, I don't agree with it, but if you're into ancient history, check out his channel. If you're into Tartaria, check out his channel. Benedictine's the truth. I love this channel. He's just sort of like me, I guess you would say, as a he questions reality, he questions its existence. He sort of sees the machine for what it is. Bobby Parrish, he's just like a health food guy. He'll tell you about the nasty shit that's in your food. Born into a corrupt system, he's I guess you could say sort of a surface level anti-nihilist too. He doesn't agree with having kids in this corrupt system, born into a corrupt system. Uh, Calvin Grimes, he just does pranks and stuff. He just jokes on people and stuff. I think he's got a great charisma or personality. His voice when he talks, he reminds me of Muhammad Ali actually. But anyways, Divergence, a channel. How the fuck would I describe his channel? He thinks, I think that, I don't know what he thinks, honestly. He says a lot of different shit and he's trying to avoid the, tag words and all that. What the hell would his channel be? Would be, I think he thinks that the Nazis won the war, they took over, and they're using technologies against us now to keep us in this system that we're in, and that the moon is like uh, a reflection of Earth, that the sun reflects the moon's just a projection of the reflection of Earth, which would make sense if this is a domed. I mean, it's a great theory. That's why the moon's, it's not like a physical thing you could land on. But yeah, I don't know how to explain his channel, but just go check him out. He's a conspiracy theorist. D. Sal Norkel, I love this channel. This is just nothing to do with conspiracy. It's just a dude who records the conversations he has with his pops, who's an Alzheimer's patient, and his dad's just a very lovable human being. To be honest with you, his responses are always funny. And anyways, Engineering Mental Sanity, Jerry Marzinski. This is a very important channel. This is a channel that you should check out if you want to see about the mind virus, a better explanation of it, get a better understanding of what I believe is actually going on with psychosis patients. I think that what they tell us about them is a lie, and this is a great channel to get you to understand what I mean by that. Excuse me. Eric DeBay, flat Earth main guy, in my opinion. I don't care about the dick measuring contest of who came up with the theory of flat Earth first, because even if we say who came up with it in the digital age, it ain't talking about who originally came up with it. I'll say he's one of the leading minds on it, and he's willing to delve into other topics too, like Soul Trap. He's not just some, and he's got 210,000 subscribers. So I would go as far as saying he's got one of the biggest channels where he truly touches on what I would call deep subjects. I don't know if there's another channel that big. iTrek, he reacts to TikToks. I got a bunch of these channels. Fam over TV networks, that's probably my favorite. You could just tell the dude's a genuine human being. He's just a very, or at least that's the vibe I get from him. He's a very good-hearted, genuine human being. I'm not saying he's an angel. I'm not saying he's a pussy or anything like that. He may have even grew up in the streets, but his heart seems genuine. Flesh Simulator. I actually don't know what that is. What the fuck is that? That's a weird looking. I don't remember subscribing to this. One sec. Oh, okay. So this dude. Okay, I just subscribed to this guy recently. I was like, the fuck am I subscribed? It's gonna make me look weird. Like, what the fuck's a flesh simulator? But anyways, okay. No. He made like some. What was the video I watched? It was like MK Ultra or something video. I can't remember. And I just thought it was an interesting. So I subscribed to. But Forever Consciousness Research Channel. This is the main leading channel on Soul Trap theory, in my opinion. He'll put it together for you. He'll make it very simple and lay it out. This isn't a person with one video. This is a person with hundreds or maybe even thousands of videos. I don't know. He's been covering this topic for a long time. Main channel on Soul Trap theory. Main channel on NDEs and the deception in NDEs, we'll say. I am QHEF is also a TikTok reactor. Illicit Mind is just like me, again, questions this bizarre reality, tries to make sense of it. Again, you could say pessimistic, but it's that's not what he is. Like, he's just a truthful person like me. So a lot of people may say I'm pessimistic, but I call things the way I see them. I don't like that about the reality. I just call, but he's like me. If you want the real truth about reality, subscribe to his channel. He ain't gonna sell you something that pulls at your pussy ass heartstrings to make you feel good. He's just gonna tell you the real fucking truth. Infinity Realm. Oh, meditation music. Jack Morgan, RLP. He's sort of like what I would call a mainstream channel right now. But he's still touching on subjects that are important to me, even though I'm sort of detached from the reality. Subjects that are important to me, like how much people are struggling, how hard it is to make your fucking car payment, your mortgage payment. He talks about, well, again, surface level, but he's got a great personality. I enjoy his channel. Jesse on Fire, that's an MMA channel. He talks about fighting. But even that's like becoming, it's not so much about the fighting anymore. It's more just about the drama that's going on between the fighters. And it's like, man, we talk more about Conor McGregor, who hasn't won a fight in like a decade, than like other fighters that actually deserve to be talked about. It's just like, so, I don't know, even MMA, it's lost its spirit. It's just all like fucking like, I don't know, WWE to me now. It's all just an act. I don't even know if the fights are real anymore. Anyways, Jim Brewer's Bruniverse. This is oh, that's okay. So he's the stoner dude from Half Baked. He's also a comedian. I've seen some of his stand up. He's pretty funny, but I do like his channel. He talks about, you know, level 2 topics, you could say, I guess. John Levi. This is a channel that's dedicated to the forgotten history of humanity and other mysteries. So he goes into Tartaria, one of my favorite channels. A lot of people, I don't know why, every time I see somebody reacting, do they have to respond about the way his voice sounds? Like, okay, so the dude sounds like John Malkovich. Get over it. Like, what's the big deal? He just talks like, I don't know, elegant. That's the way I see it. He sounds like elegant. It's like, hello, everybody. It's almost like elegant. But a lot of people are like, why is he talking like that? Like, who gives a fuck? Did you listen to the information? Anyways, Joshua S. John, 1117. Again, a channel just like mine. Go check him out. I don't know how I would describe his channel. He's a deep thinker. He's just like mine. He sees this reality as the hell it is. Ken O'Keefe. This is like a surface level political speaker into the political stuff. When I say surface level, guys, I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just saying there are levels to finding truth. There really is. That's not an elitist thing. It's not a ego thing. That's just the way it is. Um, but he's into political stuff. But I don't know if he questions more deeper philosophical stuff. But I do enjoy watching his rants and stuff, and I feel like there's always two sides to every story, and I like to hear his side. You got the news on 24/7. Why wouldn't you listen to the opposing arguments even for a second? And then you're told you're crazy if you do. But this is a learning school. This is a fucking mental trap. Loon is she's just what I watched one of her videos, so I can't have a huge opinion about her, but I watched one of her videos and she just seemed like a logical, down to earth, intelligent young lady. I got the impression she was young. Sounds like she's in her 20s or early 20s, maybe. I don't know, but she's kind of like me, like a sailor. She curses left and right. She's not a fucking like, I don't know. She grew up around normal people that curse. Anyway, she grew up like I did, I guess. I don't know. And I got that sense from her. So, and she was just like saying in that video, she's out in the rain or something, recording like it just looked like a dead city, like almost like a ghost town city or something. But I mean, there were some cars and people walking around, but it just looked so dead. But she was just ranting, and I was like, I agree with everything this girl's saying. But Lucid Rhythms is so that's this guy makes beats based on shapes, like almost like a spirograph. And at some points in the shape, he'll add little dots that once they cross the line, as the shape's spinning, it'll make a sound like doom, 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 like based on the shape. It's pretty cool. I found it interesting. Mark Anti-Nautilist, again, another channel like mine, questions this bizarre reality. Martin Leakey, this is okay. Again, I have to be honest. I watched Martin religiously for a couple of years. I was fascinated with his channel. I kind of stopped watching it, but I stayed subscribed to him because I thought people could see my subscriptions, and I thought that they could click my channel and see what I'm subscribed to and go and check him out. So I stayed subscribed to all these people. I didn't know people were just seeing a blank screen on my fucking channel. I don't know what button I got to press to reveal my subscriptions to people. I don't know, but yeah, the whole screen just fucking did one of them damn pops. But just now, that way you might have heard me popping my knuckle. I think I just popped my knuckle, but there was definitely one of them pops on the screen just now. But I was watching his channel for years. But again, let me just tell you about his channel. If you're into history, ancient history, lies, Tartaria, mud flood, check out his channel. To me, in my opinion, Martin Leakey is the fucking godfather of all that shit. This dude's just a fucking genius, a genius. If he's a peg in the ladder that gets you to another stage of truth, I don't care. He's the best at it. I love that motherfucker. Mind Unveiled. But I get what the point I wanted to make is I can't comment on his recent stuff. I haven't watched him for a year, 2 years. I don't know how long it's been, but so I can't comment on his recent stuff. But he also does. I have heard him as a human talk about his philosophies and his. I've seen his rants, and he does feel very similar to me about this reality. Sometimes, again, he's a positive guy. I get that vibe from him. He wants to go back to positivity, and I understand that. I do too. Unfortunately, I have to be honest. It's difficult, but anyways. Mind Unveiled. What is this channel? Okay, so I think this channel, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that this channel just talks about weird shit. Honestly, I can't remember. It's like he has weird theories, like that the Nephilim were clowns or something like that. I don't know. It just I can't remember, to be honest. I guess he hasn't uploaded a video in a while. He's got plenty of subscribers. Mod Tricka is also a TikTok reactor. Morgue Official is actually, he looks like the main character of one of my favorite games. One of my favorite games of all time was a game called Kane, which, if you ever knew about the game Soul Reaver, Kane was like the bad guy but in the game I'm talking about, you were Kane, and he looks similar to Kane. He reminds me of him. And this orc female warrior that was fucking overpowered back in like season 3. He looks like her, even though it was a female. She had long blonde hair like that. But anyways, I'm talking about some dumb shit. All right, Morgue Official's like a fucking vampire that uploads. I'm just kidding. He's a very nice young man, I think. But he's this dude that just talks about like lies in the Bible, Gnosticism, Neogenianism, whatever the hell that means. Neogenian. That sounds kind of cool because Neo's in there, but I don't know. He talks about all kinds of shit like lies in the Bible, books that were taken out of the Bible that reveal other truths to you. It's an interesting channel. Go check him out. It's a big channel, so I'm sure most of you guys have heard about him. My Lunch Break, he talks about Tartaria, mud flood. He's got a very straightforward. I like his approach. I think his approach is great. He's not like such a dude, bro, that it's annoying, but he's like down to earth. He gets right to the point. I would say my only complaint about his channel, and he uploads pretty frequently. He uploads at least a video a week, I think. Is he does a shout out to all his subscribers or his patrons or something every single video, and it takes like 2 minutes every single time. It's like, man, you ain't got to shout out these fucking people every time. I'm starting to remember all their damn names. I've heard it so many times, but Nonconformist Radio 2, again, a channel just like mine. He questions philosophy, this reality. Me and him actually have me and him are actually very similar personally, I would say, just based on the fucking videos I've seen of him. We have very similar lives, deal with a lot of the same bullshit, and see things very similarly. Open Your Reality. What is that? Hi, I'm Chad. Oh, okay, I know. This is this is a guy. Actually, I was subscribed to Chad back in the day, and then unsubscribed because, again, he just was like lying to himself. He was still living in delusion. But then I seen in some thumbnails recommended by YouTube that he was even pondering Soul Trap. So I resubscribed. I wanted to hear his opinions. He had a conversation with I can't remember now off the top of my head. Who he had a conversation with somebody, and he was open to it, and he wasn't like fleeing to mental comfort zones immediately. So I resubscribed to him recently. Perky's also another TikTok reactor. Reality Check is your universe for extraordinary cosmic. Oh, okay, that's Jay Widener or whatever. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I couldn't remember who the fuck that was. Okay, Jay Widener, Reality Check. I like Jay Widener. I like him as a person, as a personality. He even had mentioned Soul Trap before at one point. I don't know if he stays with that philosophy, but there was a point in time where he was like, "This place is a trap. It's a soul trap." Or whatever. But he talks a lot like he's actually a producer and stuff. He talks about JFK assassination. He talks about all kinds of shit. Ryan Michael Brown's one of my subscribers. He's been around since day one. He doesn't really make videos and stuff. He'll make quick little clips. He doesn't like make long, hour and a half long rants or anything like that. That is Impossible channel. He's the Brazilian dude. He's this Brazilian kid that uploads like shit, like natural catastrophes, distractions. All the bugs gathering, all the birds gathering, there was a dead whale body found out in the woods, like UFO phenomenon. What do they call now when they go in the water? USOs? Undersea phenomena? Unknown sea phenomena, maybe? I don't know. He covers all that kind of shit. The Green Wizard, I don't know how to describe Derek's channel. We'll say he's a very different type of individual. He has some interesting opinions. I don't agree with everything he says, and I don't agree. I shouldn't have to say that at this point. Who the fuck ever say you just agree with everything they said? But he's been through hell, and I feel like people that have been through hell have something to say. Again, I don't agree with everything he's said. I appreciate his brutal honesty and straightforwardness. I love that about him. But a lot of people will say he's a nasty person or evil, or he may be. He may be who most of the people in this realm are. But anyways, the Physio channel, this is just a channel that's like physical therapy, like adjusting your hip into the right place, adjusting your back into the right place. This dude knows his shit. The Prison Called Life, again, I guess kind of a channel like mine. Does he curse? I'm pretty sure he curses. Again, if you're offended by curse words, I don't understand. But I do understand that the human avatar, gets super programmed by what it's told, especially like ages 0 to 7. And those are the ages where they say, don't you ever say a curse word. So they're like, now they're like 47. They're like, don't say a curse word. It's like, dude, quit putting your trauma onto me. Like, I didn't have that parent. I was the household where the kids came over and they thought it was fun and exciting because they could say, wait, I'm allowed to say the F word here? And we were like, yeah, our whole family curses. And they would be like, fuck you guys. And everyone would laugh. And like, we thought it was funny. We didn't, in my family, we didn't think it was negative or nasty. But anyways, I think he curses. So if you're afraid of the boogeyman curse word, guys, stay away from that channel. But if you're into people that are just brutally honest about what reality actually is like, what it feels like, what's actually going on, check out his channel. Tony Sayers is an interesting channel in the way that, I think he says that, and man, it's weird because now I'm actually starting to believe the shit he's saying. I don't think about it. But anyways, he'll say like, we have ethereal attachments, that chakras are actually bad and you don't want chakras. You actually want them removed, which makes sense kind of because, again, like every time I hear somebody talk about a chakra experience, it's not a good one. It's not a good one. They always end up having this, oh no, I just had to go through the suffering to grow. It's like, why is it always suffering? Where's the goodness though? When do we have the chakra open? It's like, I've had euphoria and great shit from meditation. I have, but so I'd be lying if I said nothing good comes from all that shit. If you meditate, you'll have moments of euphoria, moments where you learn shit, moments where you have visions, imagery. You'll literally learn from a vision in your mind. That's possible. Maybe not sober. I don't know. Anyways, the prison called life. I mentioned that. Tony Sayers. Oh yeah. So his is interesting. Again, I'm not going to pay nobody for nothing. Like if you have a technique that's going to remove ethereal implants from me, tell me about it. I'm not going to pay you nothing. You're going to tell me that because you're a good-hearted human and you want to help other human beings that are suffering with ethereal implants. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not with the paying for nothing bullshit. I don't like that shit about him or whatever. And I may be talking on my ass. He may have uploaded videos already talking about how to remove them. I don't know, but I haven't seen any of them. But he also kind of talks about Soul Trap. He's been on several other channels, and I like that. I like when he goes into that kind of stuff. Me and him are definitely on the same page. Right 7X. Oh, okay. That's a also a TikTok reactor. And those are the people that I'm subscribed to now, guys. Again, I don't know if I should stay subscribed. A lot of these channels I don't watch, but I was staying subscribed to them because I thought people could see my subscription, so they were using them as avenues to the truth. Like once they go down the rabbit hole of that type of channel, they're going to realize all of history is a lie. Once they go down the rabbit hole of that channel, they're going to realize all like surface law. You know, the news is lying. And once they go through these channels, they're going to see how this whole realm. And then when they come back to me, they'll understand me. I mean, that's the way I've seen it, but they'll know why I'm crazy the way I am. But anyways, so those are my subscriptions, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.